There was a time when the heart of every neighborhood wasn't a mall or an app. It was that small shop on the corner. The one with faded paint on the signboard. The bell on the door that rang every time you walked in. The shelves packed tight with everything you didn't know you needed. Soap bars, sweets in jars, single cigarettes, matchboxes, biscuits, and notebooks stacked unevenly. You didn't need a shopping list. You just walked in and said, "Give me 5 shillings worth of sugar. Add 2 tomatoes. Let me pay tomorrow." And the shopkeeper nodded because they knew you. They knew your name. They knew your parents. They knew which bread you liked and which sweets you always reached for. They knew when school had just closed and kids would come flooding in with dusty shoes and coins clenched in sweaty palms. These shops weren't just about buying things. They were about connection. They were where neighborhood gossip lived. Where you learned who had a new baby, who was sick, who had moved away. Where adults stopped to talk and kids pretended not to listen. You could buy things in small amounts. 1 egg, half a loaf of bread, a spoon of cooking oil poured carefully into your container. No barcode scanners, no receipts, just trust. If you were short on money, the shopkeeper would say, "Pay me later," and later always came because in that neighborhood your word meant something. After school, these shops became mini hangout spots. Kids arguing over which sweet was better. Someone begging their friend for just one. Someone counting coins 3 times to make sure it was enough, and somehow it always was. These shops saw us grow up. From school uniforms to work clothes. From buying candy to buying groceries for our own families. Today, everything is bigger, brighter, faster, but something got smaller, that sense of belonging. That familiar smile behind the counter. That feeling of being known. Small neighborhood shops weren't just stores. They were part of the family, part of the street, part of our childhood, and if you ever grew up near one, you know exactly what this feels like. Because some memories don't come in shopping bags. They come wrapped in warmth, trust, and a ringing bell on a wooden door.